The service is MMC SnapIn. This exercise will help you to become familiar with managing Windows 7 services by using the service's MMC SnapIn. Windows 7 has a number of services that run in the background performing system tasks. As part of a troubleshooting process, you often need to verify the status of services and occasionally stop or start them. So to begin this process, you would go to the Start button, the Start orb, click on Control Panel, System and Security, and then we're going to choose Administrative Tools. Oops, I didn't even have to click there. And here we want to double click on the services. I'll open this up a little bigger so you can see this. This is a list of the services. Some are started. It also tells you whether the startup type is automatic or whether it's manual. If we go down here, we're just going to choose one, computer browser. We can see that in this left panel over here is the description. So if there's any service that you don't understand what it's doing, the description can be seen if you click on it to the left side. There's another way to see that if you were to right click on the item and hit Properties. Then this also opens up a window and shows you the description right here. So you can see that in either way. This is the extended version, or the extended screen that you see here. If you click down here on the bottom at Standard, you can see that the left view window is gone, and it just makes so it removes the service description and makes it easier to see information about the services. You also could elongate these columns if you wanted to do that. Next, we're going to go down here to the DHCP client right here, and we're going to right click and we're going to hit Restart. This stops and starts the DHCP client service. It is occasionally necessary to stop and start a service if it is not functioning properly. So it's attempting to stop and then attempting to start. So that does both things. We're going to double click back on that one. And again, like I showed with the computer browser, it opens up the window. This General tab shows most of the same information that was visible in the summary of services that we've already been viewing. Note that this tab shows the executable file that runs as a service. This shows right here, path to executable. All right. If we look at the Log On tab, if a service is configured to run as a particular user account to limit its permissions, then the credentials are entered here. Click on the Recovery tab. This tab contains settings for the actions to be taken if this service fails one or more times. Note that the service is automatically restarted after each of the first two failures. So you can see that the first failure, restart the service. Second failure, restart the service. You can also change some of these other things here. Reset the fail count and restart the service after 2 minutes. When we click on the Dependencies tab, we can see that the DHCP client service requires several services to be running properly. So all of these need to be running because this service depends on these system components. And the WinHHTTP web proxy auto discovery service depends on this DHCP client service to be running. So if you were just to go through and take something from here out, then the DHCP client would not be working properly, and therefore the WinHTTP could not be running properly. So you want to be careful about turning some of the services off depending on what depends on them and what they depend on. So you need to be careful of that. So there you are. We're going to cancel out of this and close these down. That gives you a little bit of an overview on how to take care of the services. Thank you.